What's up, California? How you guys doing? I am geek, man. I finally found the cheapest place in the whole state to get gas. My neighbor's house, 3 o'clock in the morning. No lines, no nothing. Saw this guy at the gas station filling up a Navigator, crying like a baby. I'm in a Geo Metro, laughing my butt off. Well, you'd be crying too if you had to go, yeah, let me get 400 on pump number 2. Kids are taking karate, and we're practicing kicks one day, and I realized when you're 39 years old and just trying martial arts for the first time, you'll work parts of your body that have never worked. I did one kick like this. Wah! This muscle right here turned into a union worker on me. It's like, hey, that ain't my job, man. I'm gonna call my steward. Like, oh yeah, what is your job? I don't know, but it ain't that. My brain's going, he can't do that, try the other leg. Wow! This leg's going, look, man, me and your bladder are going on strike and you'll be wearing a diaper the rest of your life. Don't piss us off. Youngest boy got his green belt, this tall, would tear your kneecaps up. Oldest boy got his brown belt, this tall. Very dangerous. I will never forget that day, man. We got to practice for a tournament. I'm going, all right, hit me. Hit me again. Hit me again. All right, you did good. That's enough. And I guess that's enough to a 6-year-old means wait till I turn my back. When I turn back around, you hit me with everything you got. Because that's what he did. He didn't hit me in my thigh. He didn't ricochet off the thigh and go in. I'm talking direct hit. I'm like a deer in headlights. Only to see him go, woo, ah! Good one! Yeah, big boys cry sometimes. Come here. A little bit closer. Don't you ever. As long as you're black. And you're gonna be black a long time. I know I sound like Mickey Mouse. Shut up! You don't hit Daddy in his amusement park. I was watching cartoons with me the other day, and everything's different now, man. Because we were raised on good cartoons like Scooby-Doo, Bugs Bunny, Fred Flintstone. What in the hell is a SpongeBob SquarePants? How much weed do you have to smoke to come up with a talking sponge? You could put Bob Marley, Cheech and Chong in a room for a weekend and still not come up with a talking sponge. Maybe it's just me. Raising kids is tough. Even babysitting is tough. Did you know you ain't supposed to spank other people's kids? Whoops. Because I was raised in a time where if you got caught doing something bad enough, whoever caught you had to get you. And I had crazy neighbors, man. They would say stuff like, boy, I'll beat the black off of you. Scared the mess out of me because my oldest brother is albino. I thought it worked. They didn't have too far to go with me, man. I'm figuring one good hit, hi-yow, blue eyes, blonde hair. And good credit. I'm getting old, man. Body's turning on me. I'm bald-headed and I got an afro on my butt. How does it work? It's funny, ain't it, baby? Up here, I'm like a black Kojak. Back here, I'm like Don King. And I don't know what to do with this stuff, man. I can't go into my barber and go, yo, Junebug. Because that's his name. Check it out, dog. Take a little bit off the back, bring it low on the sides, all right? Better yet, braid it up. Make it all zigzag like Allen Iverson. Love being a dad, man. New parents, though, have no shame whatsoever when it comes to showing their kids pictures. He could be as ugly as sin, have an eye in the middle of his forehead, humpback looking like a cross between Yoda and a gremlin. And you got to say something positive. Yeah, looks just like you. Ooh, these are some cute shoes. Lady came up to me after I did that last night, man. She was like, you know what? God doesn't make ugly babies. I'm like, you're right. Ugly people do. Look around the room. Anybody ain't laughing? Has to see the kid's picture. Lady in the neighborhood where I grew up at told me I need to stop spanking my kids so much and start giving them more timeouts. You know what timeout for us used to be? The point between saying something smart and waking up on the ground with a crowd of people standing around you. Timeout. She's tough, man. She believes the bigger you get, the bigger stuff she can hit you with. Her son's 42 years old, got smart the other day. She hit him with a navigator. Right after she put $400 worth of gas in it. And my sister-in-law's crazy. She won't spank her kids because they threaten to call the police on her. That wouldn't have happened in my neighborhood. Because any parent would have been like, call the police. I'll call them for you. Hello, operator? Yeah, my son's about to have an emergency. He wants to tell you something. Tell her. You might want to ask for an ambulance first. I can get to jail anytime. You won't make it to the hospital. So I knew my nephew was going to get worse, and they did. She called me up a couple weeks ago telling me the 16-year-old had threatened to put his hands on her. I went over there and beat that boy like he drunk the last of the Kool-Aid. And I told him, go ahead, call the police on me. I'll let you in a little secret. They can't take you from me. You ain't mine. By the time the cops get here, I'll be back home drinking a beer and watching SpongeBob SquarePants. It's in the bank the other